Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are breaking down the perfect schedule for any real estate agent. It is 11:15 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. I've already written a few notes to clients, already followed up with a few past clients, and I've got a few leads brewing. So I'm gonna break down the perfect schedule for any realtor. Stay tuned, lots of good information coming up. Okay, so welcome back. Today we are breaking down the ideal schedule for any real estate agent. That's right, we're putting a blanket statement out there that there are certain things that every real estate agent should be doing on a weekly basis. Now, I know everybody's business is different, I know everybody's lifestyle is different, and I know that everybody's goals are different. But let's be honest, there's a few certain things in your business that you need to do on a weekly basis. And I don't care which level of real estate you're at, everybody has to do these things. And if you're new in the business, you might need to do more of this. And if you are experienced, you might need to do less. If you've got higher targets, you might need to put more into these activities. But let's break it down. I've got 3 things that every single real estate agent needs to do. Number 1, you need to practice your skills. I don't care if you're brand new in the industry or if you're a 15-year veteran. I'm 16 years in the business. Hope that's not dating me too much, but I still need to practice my skills. I still need to be motivated by new ideas. If I'm, right now I'm more in a manager position. I'm still actively selling, but I gotta become a better leader. I gotta understand how to lead people the right way, how to show them the path. I need to understand those things. So every realtor should put some time in their calendar for skill building. If you're watching this video right now, you have to agree with me because you're currently searching online for tips and tricks on how to better manage your schedule. So you are practicing your skills, and good job on doing that. And I'd encourage you to put that time into your schedule. We'll break that down a bit later. I've got a week at a glance that we're going to look at, and we'll be able to see what the perfect schedule looks like. Okay, second, you need to do some type of lead generation. Now, again, doesn't matter which level of real estate you're at. If you don't have clients, you don't have any listings. You don't have anybody to represent to buy a house. So whether you do it subconsciously or consciously, like I do, you do need to put some type of lead generation effort into your week in order to get results. And number 3, if you're going to be selling anything to these leads, you need to do some type of lead follow-up. There you go. So those 3 things can be scheduled into your business. I know that realtors need to put other things in their business. I mean, we're entrepreneurs. We wear, lots of different hats in this business, and we need to do stuff like go on appointments. We also need to negotiate contracts. We've got somebody clearing the snow. I can hear it. I'm sure you can hear it on camera. Sorry about that. That's the beauty of living in Canada in the winter. We get lots of snow. Okay, number 3, you need to install signs. Blah, 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 blah. You need to go to photo shoots, install lock boxes. You need to follow up with your mortgage brokers, your lawyers, all that good stuff. But what the point I'm trying to get across is that these 3 things here at the top can actually be scheduled into your calendar, making it impossible for you not to have a great week. So let's look at your week at a glance. Okay, so we've got the week here, okay? Sunday through Saturday. What would I recommend that you book in first into your calendar? Is it business activities or is it personal stuff? The way I've seen it done for successful people that, have a marriage that they enjoy, they have a spouse that they enjoy, they get to spend time with their kids, they really make that a priority first before looking at any type of business. So I'm going to ask you, what's important in your life right now? Some of you might be young bachelors, just trying to crush the real estate world and make things happen. That's great. Maybe you don't have any obligations on that side as far as kids or wanting to spend time with certain family members, but I do. So what I do is I book every Sunday completely off. Now, I know some of you are about ready to click off of this video and say, that's crazy, taking a full day off, especially on the weekend, that's nuts. But listen, it works for me. It works for my type of business, and it has for many, many years. Even when I was selling, 200 properties per year, I had my team know that, on Sundays, Marty usually wasn't available unless it's an emergency. And you have to be flexible. Just like any other type of business, if something comes up, I can still remember walking out of a movie theater and one of my good clients calling me saying, Marty, we just saw this property. We want to see it. It's a Sunday afternoon. I'll go, but that's going to happen maybe once out of every 10 Sundays, every 20 Sundays. So book a day off in your calendar. It's going to do a lot for your energy level, and it's also going to help you be more productive on the other nights. Tuesday night at my place, that is date night. Okay, now I've got my bases covered here. I'm spending time with my girlfriend. I'm spending time, around the house on Sundays. That's all covered. Yes, I'll have more time for my leisure, throughout the week when I'm not busy, but I'm gonna plan in the very important things before moving on. Another thing, you should probably be getting up and going to bed at the same time throughout the week. Now, I can remember a few years ago, I did not have this habit. I would work very late on a Monday and I'd get up late on a Tuesday, and then I wouldn't be able to fall asleep until later. And then I would, shame myself for saying I'm up too late and I need to get up earlier. And then I would book myself a gym class at 6 a.m. And then, my rhythm was all thrown off. So what I like to do these days is I always like to get up at the same time. It gives me more energy. It gives myself a better opportunity to plan the weeks in advance. So that's what I do. For me, my day starts at 7 a.m. That's when I get up, have either a coffee or a tea. I like to read maybe 20 to 25 pages of a book, and then I get the day going that way. So that's what I call my morning routine. We could talk about morning routines, on a deeper subject, on a deeper level, and that's probably a 15-minute video on its own. But getting the morning right is a very important part of any business, not just the real estate business. But for me, it's always the same thing. I get the day going. It's a habit, and it's a productive habit, and I love it. Also, in the morning, I like to fill out my calendar or my journal. I've got this cool little system here that I've built, and it's a daily planner. I've got a link. You can download this. At the beginning of the day, it just asks me, a few priming questions. What am I grateful for? What am I excited for today? What am I focusing on today? My top prospects I need to follow up with. What yearly goal am I focusing on today? And the last question, are my efforts enough to reach that goal? Right? I love doing this. It gets me going in the morning. I get to organize my day. And then at night, it asks me some follow-up questions. I won't bore you with all those details. I'll just put a link to the daily planner in the comments section down below. Okay, moving on. There's a few things that you need to put into your calendar: lead generating, lead follow-up. I coach agents, so I need to put that in. So on Wednesdays at noon, that's when I coach. If you're in any type of program where you coach, obviously put that in. Or if you're receiving coaching, put those in. That is practicing your skills. I love to do my research early in the morning, whether that's reading a book, listening to other real estate coaches online, getting some ideas out there, what works, what doesn't work. I'm planning that in my schedule first thing. Okay, next, Monday, lead generation time. I'm gonna recommend that you set a goal for the year and that you you try to estimate how much lead generation you're going to need to do in order to hit your goals. I don't want you to leave it up to chance, because that's when people get into a situation of destructive abundance. If you're lead generating 5 hours a day and you're very good at it, you're going to have an abundance of leads coming in, and you might not be able to service them properly. But for me, spending 3 times a week, 90 minutes, that's enough lead generation time to feed the 36 to 40 transactions that I want to do per year. Getting my GCI of 250 and above, that's where I want to be. And I could do that by working 10, 15 hours a week on the lead generation, lead follow-up side of things. Going on appointments, yes, it does take more time. I might get a work week below 30 hours on a regular work week, but that all comes from planning it properly. So lead generation, you can put it in 3 times a week. Let's say you want to do that at 9 a.m. and you book it until 10:30 or 11 a.m. depending if you want to do 90 minutes or 2 hours. Okay, then you need to follow up with those people. And I love to keep things consistent. Right? Lead follow-up is there in your schedule. And that's about it. There's not much more to it. High performers, their job is to follow their schedule. As long as their schedule is set up properly, they're going to have stellar years, stellar months, stellar weeks, stellar days. And this is the way they do it. They get very, very clear on planning out their week. And today, I had booked in that I needed to produce this YouTube video for you. That's a big goal for me this year, is to grow this channel. So I'm putting out content as often as possible. I'm putting it in my schedule and I'm following through. That's the way you win in this industry. And look at your week. It's, the majority of it is open for going on appointments with clients, negotiating contracts. But just by sitting down, and we're at less than 12 minutes here, we've got tons and tons of activities happening in our calendar. And if you follow your schedule, I guarantee you're going to win. Okay, so a few things. I'm going to put the link to my daily planner in the comment section down below in the description of the video. You can download that. If you want to get clearer on your goals for the year, I do offer a 1-hour free webinar. It's called realtorgoalsetting.com. You can register for free down in the information of the video. I'll put a link there down below also. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. We do come out with tons of new content to help out agents organize their finances, organize their lead generation, just how to set proper goals, and there's tons and tons of value here. If you feel like I've earned it today, leave a like on this video, and if you want, comment down below in the comment section. There's a really cool community forming around this channel, and let us know, what do you plan in your schedule before anything else? For me, it's practicing my skills, lead generating, and lead follow-up. Okay, that'll be all for me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Ciao.